Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video on the Red Hat Kiddo YouTube channel. So on today's video, we're going to be going over one of my new cereal ideas I have. I really want to do something cooking related because I like to cook and I like meats, so we should combine that. But yeah, so just a bit of a foreword before we actually begin today's video. I just want to let you guys know about a couple of new changes that we'll be doing to the channel, such as just a couple of new series that I'll be bringing out over the next couple of weeks and months, just depending on how much time I have to do bits and pieces. But yeah, so this episode I just want to kind of like lay out all the groundwork that I want to do. So, without further ado, series. So, on this wonderfully edited board behind me, we're going to be going over, just real quick, the kind of series of ideas that I don't know, we'll run with it. But yeah, I'm going to be kind of going over some series ideas I have, and yeah, just kind of letting you guys know before I get into today's video. So, we're going to be doing multiple series over the next couple of months, hoping to get a couple of videos out a week. You know, just depending on time-wise. But yes, I want to do cooking-related episodes where I just mean cooking, because another thing I want, so after cooking, we're going to be doing some arts and crafts series, but kind of like commentary, where I'll be kind of going over topics I find interesting whilst I'm doing arts and crafts. Main reason I'm doing arts and crafts instead of video games is that, you know, I can't afford a Bandicam. So we have our cooking, commentary, arts and crafts, and then I also want to do some game reviews where I go over some old games, and then I also want to do more videos. Yeah, so I kind of want to be doing that with you guys. So I hope to get a couple of those videos out over the next couple of weeks and stuff. And then after that I want to do some kind of like story time things, but animated. So I've been working on animations recently, so hopefully I'll be able to share those with you guys, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, so what have we got? We've got the cooking, animation and story time, we've got the game lore and game review, and we've got the commentary, arts and crafts. That's 5 things already. That's very cool. Also, what I kind of want to do is do like short film stuff and bits and pieces. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say before today's video begins. And without further ado, into the news. So what exactly are we going to be doing today, guys? Well, we're going to be doing some cooking. And I love to cook. Can I cook? That's up for debate. But anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at what ingredients we'll need for today's episode of the Food Channel. Probably going to need to come up with a better name for that. Little Dead, Ben. Little Dead. So for our wonderful meal today of the good spaghetti, we're going to need our ingredients. Okay, so now we have our ingredients, but what exactly are we using today? Well, as you can see here, we have lots of interesting pasta sauces. We've got grated cheese, pre-grated cheese I might add, because I'm lazy and I don't really want to do a cheese grating montage just yet. It's pasta, just fusil, I don't know, pasta. It's cheap, I love it. We've got bacon, because of course we do. Chopped tomatoes, probably not going to use both of them. It's a little excessive for the dish I want to cook, but yeah. We've got chopped tomatoes for that, very important. We have some garlic. I think there's garlic cloves. Let me have a look at that. Yes, so these are like just garlic, and you have some thyme. I thought it was basil. It's not. I can't read. We have some onions, because onions is the best way to go with any kind of meal. We have our mince, because you know, you've got to have mince with spaghetti bolognese. You can't not. And yeah, so these are all the ingredients, unless I've been stupid and missed one out. Yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the preparations. Okay, so when it comes to all these ingredients, we kind of want to make, you know, some space. Space is always good. Everyone needs a little space from time to time. So boom, we have our work surface. So, now you can see we have our wonderful workstation setup, it's time that we got into the whole dicey set of things. So what you want to do is prepare 1 onion. You do 2, you do 3. Personally, I'm a big onion kind of fan, but I won't eat cooking for me. So I'm alone. I'm sad. So you only need to dice up 1 onion. I say dice up instead of slice up because I don't know, I just kind of prefer my onions diced up. So I Shrek with it. So anyway, so without further ado, open this up. Chopping board out. You want a knife, a nice big kitchen knife. Now, we use knives at my work, and I didn't know you could sharpen knives. So these have never been sharpened, so bear with me. Oh dang, that's pretty sharp. Okay, so now we've got our newly sharpened knife. I'm going to go ahead and dice up these onions. God damn it. Okay, so, turns out, probably should have sharpened that knife a little more. So now you're going to get left with this wonderful skin on it. Just keep peeling. Just keep peeling it. Actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to... maybe one more layer. Yeah, there we go. I'm probably losing so much onion. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so now what you want to do is cut your onion in half and cut it into little kind of slices. I say a little, I kind of screwed it up. So what you want to do after cutting it into little slices, you want to give it the dicing treatment. Yeah. Without chopping off your fingers, that is also very important. You know what? Many would say, Ben, that's not how you dice an onion. And I'd say, probably right. I'm no professional chef here, guys. You know what? That looks pretty diced. I'd say that's pretty diced. My little heart-shaped chopping board, that's cool. Right. That's all these diced up. So, once about half the onion's been diced, you want to go ahead and dice up the second half of the onion. So then just do exactly the same as we just did. Oh, that's getting close to your fingers. Oh, that was close. Right. And again, once you've done that, just give it a nice dicing treatment. Throw it all in there. I've got a really small chopping board. Probably should have used my larger chopping board, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh boy, that burn. Oh, that's burning the eyes. That's whew. That's something. Right. So now your onions are done. You wanna follow me? Okay, you still with me? You still with me? Excellent. Right. Now what you need? Bam. Saucepan. You want to put your hobs on to, I'd say a 6, if you're using an electric, like myself. I'd probably say a 6. A 6 is good. You need to get that heat flowing. Right, now what do we need? We need, next ingredient. You want to take your mince, you just pop it in there. You want to break it up a little bit, just put it in. It's always key to do it this way. Wow. Right, so now our mince is on our hob. Next is a case of, are we going to put bacon in it? Yeah, we will put bacon in ours. So, now we go back to our little chopping board area. Okay, so if you remember earlier, we just cut up our onions. Kind of needed this for the bacon that I need that cut up. So, without further ado, voila! So now you can see our onions are now in a bowl, so we can go ahead, move those to one side, come back, chopping board. So now what do we want to do? We want to cut this bacon up. So you want to take your bacon packet, you want to open that. Probably shouldn't have opened it that much, I only need a couple of slices. It was pretty cheap. You know what? That'll do. That'll be enough bacon. We don't need a lot of bacon. So, now what we want to do, same what we did with the onions, we want to get this all laid out nice and neatly. Hell, we can even use the same knife, just don't use this knife to cut up vegetables after this, because that's how you get food poisoning, kids. So what you want to do, you want to give it a nice little dicing. Like that. Just, you know, just go to town on it, work it, just work it nice and easy, nice and easy. And you know what, I'm happy with this, I'm pretty happy with this. You know what, it's QB, it's what we need. So, let's take a trip back to the hob. Okay, so welcome back to the hob cam, and as you can see, our mince is starting to cook very nicely. So, now what you want to do with your mince, you want to make sure you've got a good grip on the saucepan and just kind of give it a little try. You know, we may have put a little bit too much water in there. I'll stand by my decision. So what you want to do is you want to just kind of, you know, get the mixture, slowly start turning it, because we need to add our bacon soon. So it's been around 10-ish minutes, guys, and yeah, so what you should be able to see now is your mince is slightly starting to brown, and that is an excellent sign, because that means that I put way too much water into it because I'm an idiot. Now what we need to do is add our bacon, because we need to start getting all those juices locked in together. Once we've got our bacon in there, we just want to give it a nice stir, make sure it all gets coated under there. Okay guys, so we're back after around 5 or 7 minutes, and this is the result of the dish so far. So, the bacon's cooking really nicely, we've got lots of juice in there, also squeaking, which is really annoying, and yeah, so now it's around about time for us to add in our wonderful onion! Yeet. So now we've added our onions, again, just like the mince, and along with the bacon, you want to get that all nice and stirred in there. Notice how it stopped that really scary steaming sound? The sound of success, baby. It's the sound of success. Yeah, so what you want to do is just give us all a nice stir, just get it all mixed in. Mix it in a bit, mix it in a bit, mix it in a bit. And yeah, we're going to come back to this in about another 5 minutes or so. Okay guys, so we're back around about, I'd say probably another 5 minutes later. And as you can see here, if you can see through the smoke, you know, the onion's looking really well done, the bacon's it's looking perfect. And the mince is obviously looking amazing, but you know, I'm worried that our mixture's going to dry out quite a lot. So, I'm in two minds. Do I go with just chopped tomatoes, or do I go with the fancy sauce that cost me £1.09? It is a very good sauce, it is worth it. You know, it was worth it, but you know. Okay, so, decided to go with just the sauce. So, you want to open up the sauce, yeet that straight in there. Ooh. Alright, so this will bring the overall temperature of your mixture down, like way down. That will give you a chance to kind of just chill, watch some YouTube, I don't know. Ooh, that does not sound good, oh my god. Get that all mixed in nicely. Okay, so a little trick I learned many years ago. Is to, if you want to thicken up your mixture a bit, just add some nice gravy. It doesn't have to be Gusto, be any kind of gravy. This is the only one I have in my cupboard at the minute. So, just want a little bit of that. It also adds that kind of like a meaty texture to it, which is always really nice to have in a spaghetti bolognese. Awesome. Now what you want to do is, an ingredient I did forget to list earlier, was tomato puree. Now tomato puree is a very exciting, oh my god, what the hell's happening? It's a very exciting ingredient to use. I love using tomato puree, simply because it just adds that richness to it that you don't usually get when you're just adding either chopped tomatoes, or if you're adding just the bolognese sauce. I don't know, it just kind of adds that weird richness. Probably sounds very weird, but I don't know. I really enjoy it. Okay, so now we kind of just let this simmer for a little while. And what we want to do now is prepare our seasonings. I guess me being the dense dinosaur that I am, I did forget to mention what kind of seasonings other than, sadly, thyme you will need. So, two seasonings that you can just never go wrong with. Salt and ground black pepper. Now these two seasonings choices will go really well with the thyme, which again I misread as basil earlier. So yeah, so without further ado, we want to add these to our mixture and just get it all that like nice spices going. We want to get all those like seasoning flavors. We want to make it. We want to make it beautiful. Okay, so as you can see by the mixture going up on my kitchen wall, this is looking pretty darn good so far. So we want to take this off the heat. Which way should I go? I'll go this way. And that we've taken it off the heat, we kind of just want to leave it to stir for a few minutes because this is essentially done. There isn't really much more I want to do to this because you know it looks good, it's hot, and it's got everything we need. So we want to add some of our black pepper. Don't be afraid to use as much as you want to use. You use what you feel like you need to use for this mixture. I don't always use a lot whenever I'm cooking. However, today's going to be an exception because we're going to be cooking this for bulk. So get that pepper all stirred in there, nice and excellent. And we want to take our salt. And now I've always been told that I am horrendous to put salt and stuff, and I may have just proved it again. So once you put that ocean amount of salt in there, you want to give it a nice little stir. You know, you've got to make sure it really fold that in, make sure it really works. And then without further ado, you want to open up your thyme, or preferably basil, or if you want to have awesome points, I'd probably go with garlic, which is what we will be adding to our mixture shortly. So, don't really know what thyme is. Let me see. Oh wow, that's strong. You know what? I don't regret it. It'll probably taste interesting. So yeah, so since we got that all done, we just want to leave the mixture just to do its thing. Okay, so welcome back to the chopping block where we are doing all of our chopping work today. So, this is covered in bacon, so I'm going to flip it over so you can reveal my nice Wilko Brown cutting board on the other side. Yeah, so what you want to do now is take your garlic, and I'm going to do a couple of clovers. I think they're called clovers, or leaves, I'm not too sure. So yeah, this is a wonderful job. So this is a different knife to what I'm using, which is one over there, as I don't want to poison myself. Oh, this is not good. I should have really sharpened this one. Come on. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, okay, dokie. Right, so this is what the inside of your garlic will look like once you cut it open. For an average amount, I'd probably recommend maybe one, maybe two. We're gonna go two. These are quite big. Right, so I'm going to pick a medium one and like a little one, and that's what we're going to be working with today. So, get out of here, garlic. Oh, that smells amazing. I feel like there's not a lot of foods garlic doesn't go with. I usually put it in quite a lot of my meals when I'm prepping them. Lots of meaty meals anyway. So yeah, so you want to get off this outer surface, this outer layer. Because much like onions and ogres, garlic has layers too. Not as many. You know, you gotta remove those layers to get to that amazing goodness. Right, so now we have our two pieces of garlic, delayered. We want to give them a nice bit of a chop, out chopping your fingers off, because that will not be helpful. And once we get... Oh, ow, that hurt.
Out chopping your fingers off.
Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, so once we're giving it a nice chop up, we also want to then chop up this one. You know, just go nice and easy along it. And then that will be our garlic cloves done. So awesome, so now we take our garlic cloves, we put them in our mixture. Okay, so now we want to put our mixture just back on heat, just for a little while, just to get it really bubbling, because now we're going to add our garlic. Okay, so now our garlic's being added to our mixture. What we want to do now is just get that stirred all in there. You know, it's going to be a very powerful meal. It's going to be like a very heavy herbed meal. It's going to taste amazing. And you know, you want to get that all stirred in, and you know, you just want to leave it to simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. As soon as that's done, you're able to put your spagoot on, and that's going to be cool. Okay guys, so around 10 minutes has passed since I mixed in the garlic. Our mixture is now ready just to be set to one side as we prep our pasta. Okay guys, so now I've prepped my pasta, and please do not ask me how much I put in there because I am terrible at portion sizes. Literally anyone who I've ever cooked this meal before for them, they're just like, you've done way too much pasta. I'm like, I know, I don't know how to tell. It just expands and I always forget. And yeah, we're just left with a mess constantly. So yeah, I will show you guys what it will look like when the pasta starts to boil. So a key element of when you know your pasta will be done is when it turns a lighter shade of yellow or like a very fine white colour. That's when you know your pasta's near enough done, and you know, you can take it off the heat. It's been around 10 minutes, and as you can see, the pasta is looking excellent, and as always, I've done way too much for just me. But yes, no, I've done way too much pasta, so if you want to like lower this amount of pasta for your intake, that's completely fine, 100% understandable. Same with the mince. If you want to do half the allocated amount that I've done, go for it. I've just done it as a demonstrative bulk. So, let's do the test. Oh, see, look at that, with that really snapped just right in half. So, this pasta, I would say it's 100% done. So, what we do now, we go to our hob station, and we turn that off. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've already gone ahead and poured the spaghetti straight onto the plate, just so it was at the saucepan so it didn't burn. So, now our spaghetti's done, we take our ladder, take our mince mixture, which has been kept on a low simmering heat, so you know it's going to be good. There's a lot of mince in here, so I'm probably going to freeze some of this. So what we want to do is, we're going to take a couple of scoops, ladle it just over the top like that. Make sure you get all of those like excellent ingredients that we put in earlier, such as the bacon and the onion and everything. And I think that's pretty darn good. Maybe one more. I'm feeling pretty hungry right now. Right, so what you want to do with the rest of this, you're going to put it to one side. Okay, so now that we've got our wonderful dish all laid out, it's time to crack open our cheese. Can you open it? I'm gonna go get scissors. Okay, so this is why I recommend you use scissors, because you tear open the bag like that. So now I'm gonna take some of our cheese, put it on top, nice and sprinkled. You know, we want to get it all over there. Make sure you don't waste any of this expensive cheese. And yeah, that's why we get pre-sprinkled cheese. Well, that's why we get pre-grated cheese. And that's oh god. Okay, and Ben, come on. Oh dear. And that's why we get pre-grated cheese, guys, so you know, making it all look lovely. So guys, this is a homemade spaghetti bolognese with the ingredients of onion, garlic, mince, bacon, cheese and pasta, as well as a basil and herb sauce, thyme, salt. Make sure you get that nice red brown overall look and texture. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. As I said earlier, I'm going to have a lot more content coming out in the next couple of weeks and the next couple of months, ranging from gaming reviews, gaming lore, more cooking, arts and crafts, actual short films, commentaries, you name it. I really want to help cover everything. So as I was saying guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, And make sure you hit that bell notification button because I'll have a lot of new content coming out soon. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy it, hell, why not? Leave a like. And if you really enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe. I can assure you I'll have a new video come out next couple of days, hopefully. It'll be a bit more in tune with what I want to do on the channel, so it'll be a bit more gaming videos, a bit more lore videos, a bit more technical based videos. But I just thought, like, as a starter project for the channel, I kind of felt like, to hell with it, I should do a cooking channel with you. So guys, if you have any suggestions of what you want me to make next time, feel free to leave in the comments. I don't mind. I'm up doing all the kind of cuisines and everything, so the way I want to do things around here is to do different cuisines from different cultures and everything, so we get like a nice broad spectrum. I'll do meaty foods, vegan foods, vegetarian foods, pescatarian foods, you name it, all those kind of things. All those kind of foods interest me and I do enjoy quite a lot of them. So that's what I kind of want to be doing with the cooking side of things. But as I said earlier, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell notification button. And I will see you guys in the next one.